I got a trim in Miami. I literally look like Phil Foden right now, but he just dyed it blonde. Foden! Coming soon. Absolutely magnificent. This one is for the goalies. I'm always getting requests for goalkeeper gloves. We've got a pair of the Predator 20 League. You got it. The Predator 20 League goalkeeper gloves for $9.99. Retail on these bad boys is $75. Look at the other ones. We got the Predator 20 Training Junior, and ooh, the Nike goalkeeper match, and they're the same price. These things, I think I might pick them up. In terms of cleats, I've seen a lot of top ends at Burlington. The sizes are a little bit small. Actually, speaking of that, these are pretty nice. We have the Nike Mercurial Superfly 6 Pro. This is the first takedown, but it's actually pretty decent. We've also got two pairs of the Phantom Venom Pro, the first takedown of that silhouette. They're here for $19.99. And then finally, these Air Maxes, which are actually pretty cool. We're gonna mess around and do a little bit of thrifting. Half my clothes, I swear, are from Goodwill or Salvation Army. I've found some really good boot deals in the past at places like this, so why not give it a shot? You might remember these. I can confidently say best upper of all time. It's the Hypervenom 1 mixed with the Nike Free Run. The cool thing about these is the upper, yeah, it's the same Nike skin that they featured on the actual soccer cleat. They're here for $6.99. I remember I wanted a pair of these so bad when they came out. This pair is pretty toasted, so not worth picking up, but it is a cool bit of boot history at this Goodwill. We get 7 Better Homes and Gardens books, so it's safe to assume the car is going to be full of crap by the time we hit Louisiana. I also got some other stuff too. We're here in Central Florida near Ocala. Time for Burlington, store number 3. Hopefully we can pick up the pace. Boots have been pretty dry, much like the heat right now. 100 degrees. I don't know why I'm saying all this. Let's get in there. Here we go. First legitimately decent boot hit of the day on these Phantom Venom Elites. Here for $19.99. I've seen these boots in this colorway a number of times throughout this trip, but finding top end boots never gets old. Other than that, I'm seeing a lot of takedowns, but we'll keep looking. It's hard to tell what's good with Ross. I remember back in the day, I would go to like 5 of these stores and always find at least one top end pair. This is probably my 20th or 30th on this entire trip, and I'm yet to find anything even half decent. Like this store here, we got what? A pair of bottom end indoor Tiempos. Well, after a hard search, I've actually found a few things worth pointing out. We've got 2 pairs of the top end Phantom GT. They're here for only $19.99, retail around $175. The downer is they're the youth sizes. In my last hunt, I was getting really pissed because from afar, you can't tell the difference between these and a men's pair. Now I'm kind of starting to get the memo. Then the absolute weirdest priced top end I've ever seen. It's an SG pair of the Under Armour Magnetico Control Pros. First of all, I've actually never seen this colorway or an SG pair. $56.99. What a weirdly specific price, and one that I will not be paying. Gainesville, Florida. I'm getting to the point where I would like to get the hell out of Florida, but instead we're gonna get into Ross Dress for Less. Oh my God, boys, we did it. Nike Tiempo Legend 8 Elite Anti-Clog SG Sole Plate, $26.99. They come with the string bag and everything. Well over 1,000 miles, and we've just hit a really nice top end at Ross. And get this, yo, get this. There's another pair too. We've got the Phantom GT, black, pink, white colorway, anti-clog sole plate, $26.99. We just did it. We finally did it. Thousands of miles. We've got our first big hit. 2 pairs of top ends. Let's go. if those two weren't good enough, this is even better. The TechCraft Nike Phantom Venom chromed out sole plate. I've seen so many people finding boots just like this, but never me. I think this might be the second best haul I've ever had. All three of these boots are insanely nice, insanely desirable, and they're all here for $26.99. Feels good, boys, feels good. Shut up. Do you know what this is? I can't even grab them. Oh my god, ACC. Oh my god, string bag. It's a fourth freaking pair of top ends. Another pair of the Nike Phantom GT. You gotta be kidding me. You know what? This could be my best boot haul of all time. First of all, you got the Legend 8 Anti-Clog. These things retailed at $275, a full 45 over the firm ground model. Then the Anti-Clog Phantom GTs. It's like I was paid back for all those youth versions I couldn't stop finding. A $300 boot for only $27? Crazy. This next boot is one of my favorites, and it's the first time I found a TechCraft pair since 2016. Don't sleep on Marshalls. Ah, yikes. These originally cost $250, 20 more than the standard Phantom Venom. And lastly, the Phantom GT. Normally I'd have more to say, but it's just a standard top end. Now, let's do the math. I paid $108 for these 4 pairs of cleats. Add up the retail cost and you're looking at $1,075, meaning I picked them up for 90% off. And of course, we'll be giving away one of these boots to you. To enter, just subscribe, like the video, follow me on IG, and comment your Instagram down below, as well as which pair you'd like most. Last week's winner is right here. Today is a good day. We just smashed is the wrong word, found 4 top-end boots at Ross. All from Nike, all really nice, and on top of that, the Premier League starts today. I don't talk about football all that much, but I'm a big Arsenal fan, and we have the first game against newly promoted Brentford.
The cross and the chance. I cannot believe what I just watched.
This is why I don't talk about Arsenal very much. Kind of ruined my mood, but it's okay. We're going to jump into deals of the week. I'm going to try to remain positive. Did you see the shots? 22 versus 8. It's like a FIFA stat, but it's okay. Number 6, we've got a 2-way tie. 2-0. 2-way tie. It's a couple pairs of the Flash Crimson Superfly 7. First pair at the Nike outlet, $67, and the second at Winners for $80 Canadian. Do the math out, and that's 60. Actually, what is that? $64, so slightly less there. That is such a good looking colorway, in my opinion, and if I found it at that price, I'd probably pick them up. Just look at the f***ing possession stats. 66-34. It's okay, it's okay. Number 5, we've got the Superfly 6, $35. Retail $275, pretty good deal. And then 5 pairs of the Phantom GT for $27 a piece. What does this remind you of? We have just done it. We hit the jackpot in North Carolina. We got, I don't even know how many pairs. Yeah, that colorway was everywhere for like a 2-week period at Ross, and they were popping up in big quantities. I'm off my game today. Just like a certain London football club. Number 4, we've got, actually what do we have? We've got the TechCraft Mercurial Vapor 13. $250 boot found at Burlington for only $27. You know, today we happen to find a pair of TechCraft boots as well. Those also resell really high if you get them in a good size. The last pair in a 9 went for $160, making it a really good deal. And they also found 2 pairs of Legend 8s. First of all, at the Nike outlet, $100, and then a slightly older colorway at Burlington for $20. I think I actually found those last time I was in North Carolina. Next up, at number 3, is the Dream Speed 3, so 2 3s. This is a really nice boot, the Superfly 7, retailed at $275, and they were found at Ross for only $19.99. That is an absurd price for a really good looking pair of boots. These have been showing up a bunch at Winners in Canada. I've gotten like a ton of submissions in the past couple weeks, but I haven't seen anyone find them at Ross until now, and as you know, the price point is just so much lower for a top-end boot. $20 is insane. And also those Vapor Maxes are worth like low-key a shit ton. $19.99. The last pair on StockX sold for $239, so that in its own right is a crazy deal. I think we'll beat Brentford. I don't know how, but I think we'll beat Brentford. They can't be better than us in the first game of the season. At number 2, we have a throwback. Like when Arsenal won the Premier League and didn't lose a single game. We've got the Clash Collection Mercurial Vapor 8 all the way back from 2012 at Burlington for only $16.99. I think this is my all-time favorite like tournament boot collaboration. You had the 2010 pack from Nike, which was pretty cool. 2014 was special because like they dropped the Superfly and Magista with the Flyknit and collar, but the collection itself wasn't as exciting. And then Adidas did like the Battle Pack, which was kind of weird looking. But for some reason, this collection just kind of blows the rest out of the water. I think it's also because the Vapor 8 was one of my favorite boots ever. And if you're trying to get a pair now, it's like virtually impossible. There's one pair on eBay used for $500. Like, I don't think that they're gonna sell for that, but it's also hard to tell because there's nothing to go off, so I guess it's whatever someone's willing to pay. Then we've also got the Nike Tiempo Legend 4 at Burlington. You know, actually my first ever boot deal included a pair of these boots, also in the AG sole plate. It was at Marshall's. I found Tiempos, I found Maestri 3s too, which was also a great boot, and a couple other things. I think a pair of Superfly... No, it was Vapor 9s in like a huge size. It was the orange colorway, not the Fireberry, but one of the launches. This person was able to send in a lot of their old finds, and it makes up for like a pretty good archive of the stuff hitting Burlington, Ross, and places like that at different time periods. Because like the same boots flood these stores at the same time. So like for someone like me or anyone who's doing this, you'll become familiar with like what is out there, and you'll know, or you'll have an idea at least of what you're going to be finding. We've also got the Superfly 4 for only $33, and yeah, like I just said, if you want to get a pair of these now, they just sold for $265. And lastly, the TechCraft Hypervenom Finish 3 at $30. These are worth a little less, around $100 resell, but still, I was going to say a great boot, but let me stop myself. A good boot, but a great find. That didn't make any sense. And finally, at number 1, we've got a big submission full of Nike top ends. Starting it off, we've got the Mercurial Vapor 12 and Legend 7 Elite at $30. Legend 7s have been popping up like crazy at Burlington in particular. In this episode, I actually don't think we found any, but in the last 3 Cleat hunts, I'm pretty sure there was at least one pair of these things. Then they've got another pair of Vapor 12s in the Thunder Gray colorway, also at $30, as well as a Phantom Venom at that same price. Then check this price out. 2 pairs of the Phantom GT Elite at Burlington for $12.99. I find these things pretty regularly, but I've never seen them below $20, so that's a really good deal. And then in my opinion, probably the best boot from this submission, the Mercurial Vapor 13 Elite in that Neymar colorway, $29.99. I found a pair of these in, I think, Florida. Mine had the box and it was at Marshall's for $20. They were worth around $110 at that point. If you get a good size though, you can sell these things on for like $200, making it one of the best boots you can find right now. And finally, 2 pairs of the Tiempo Legend 8 at Burlington for $19.99. You'll soon come to find out these things are everywhere. Like we found, I think, yeah, only 1 pair in this video was the anti-clogs. I find a shit ton of these over the next couple days. Like, whew, just wait for part 3, boys.